So what is a lukewarm Christian? I don't know if you've heard this term before, but it didn't get brought up in church yesterday, but my bishop was saying he just kept unintentionally using the words hot and cold, and it really made me think of one of my favorite verses from Revelation. So Revelation chapter 3 verses 15 and 16, KJV. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. And this might, as Revelations tends to be, sound a little cryptic at first, like what is he saying? But the idea is fairly simple, and when I explain it, you will easily understand it. But what he's saying is like it's people that are like, oh well, I'm sick right now, so now I'll follow Jesus. Or I need to pay my bills, so now I'll turn to God. And then once you get those blessings, you get your good health and you get your money back, all of a sudden you forget all about God and Jesus. So I don't need that. I'm doing okay. And that's what we call a lukewarm Christian. Someone who only follows and calls upon God when it only benefits them. And it's like he said he will spew thee from his mouth. So this is Revelation, right? The end times. So he's talking about the day of judgment. Could you imagine if you're standing before Christ on the throne, and because instead of that he is the Lord and Savior, you know that he is the Lord and Savior, but because you wouldn't commit to it, because you were lukewarm, if you're gonna follow, he's saying, if you're gonna follow the devil, do it all the way. If you're gonna follow me, be hot, burn with passion, do it all the way, but don't do this teeter-totter, half and half bullshit. Sometimes I read, sometimes I don't. This week I'm a pagan, this week I'm Christian, now I'm Buddhist, now I'm Hindu. It's like, no, dude. That's what we call a lukewarm Christian. And my point being, when it comes to the day of judgment, is that, would you like to be spewed from the mouth of Jesus? Pause, that sounded weird. But being serious, if he told you, it's because you were lukewarm. You guys get the point, but what I'm telling you guys is, don't be lukewarm. You need to be hot. You need to be burning with passion for Christ, and you need to be always learning, and reminding yourself that we are in a spiritual war at all times. Not just for everyone else's souls, but for yours.